It's Joe.
When you were crying, even though you were wrong, I was here to comfort you with all respect gone. Haven't seen you again, I guess that's our swan song.
Hey, what's up? It's Joe here. Just playing this record for you guys. Super happy it's out today. I'm here with Jake. He's in the room. He's playing a little guitar. I'm sitting next to Nick. We're gonna get Adam on here. Yeah, excited to play this thing for you. Let's start at the top. TRX is loud, coming at you.
Hey, it's been too long. Nice to hear you. What is wrong? Man, it's worth the wait. Please stand me up. I need this my way. T-Rex is loud, bullet, figured it out, I'm in heaven. I hear the time, my feet leaving the ground, 10 to 7. T-Rex is loud, bullet, figured it out, 10 to 7.
Fun fact: this track was kind of done at the end of the Side era, and kind of like the first track that we did, like top to bottom, really in the studio. It kind of just like right after and the beginning, and it's been hanging around for a while, so it's nice to finally get it out.
Wax, let it play. Just listen, boy, things will be okay. T-Rex is loud, bullet, figured it out, I'm in heaven. I hear the time, my feet leaving the ground, 10 to 7. T-Rex is loud, bullet, figured it out, 10 to 7. I hear the time, my feet leaving the ground, I'm in heaven. Let me introduce the sugar candy in mind. I turn it on, baby, when we take a ride. Drums and guitar, the simple things feel so right. A plastic baton, an imitation to dice. Please tell me that things get easier. Please tell me that things get easier. No, I don't need that information. So goodbye till next time, my dear friend.
All right, that song's called TRX is Loud. This song's called Love Can't Break the Spell. This one was kind of towards the beginning of the process of recording this. I think it was like song maybe like 10 or 11. And we went in the spring and just kind of punched it up a little bit and redid some stuff. Javi's playing on the left, I'm on the right guitar. Fun to play together.
I'm sad. I'm sad that you would say what you said yesterday. You know I wouldn't do that kind of thing to you, but would you tell me true? Is that you?
what I was listening to when I wrote this track is Ted Lucas. My sister Emma sent me Ted Lucas, and was listening to a bunch of him, and so I think there's some similarities maybe. Also, the kind of like very low doubling of the main vocal in this chorus is pretty indicative of his music. Here it comes.
I'm better without you no more. Took some time to realize and get right out the door. So, see you later, live and be well. I salute the time we had, but love can't break the spell. I'm glad that you're okay. Told me yesterday that makes one of us. I got money guts, yes it's true. So do you, but I'm not you. We had such a pretty thing. Life was on a string. Why, when you look back, do you look past the bad? I know I do. I think you do. Hard not to do. I'm better without you no more. Took some time to realize and get right out the door. So, see you later, live and be well. I salute the time we had, but love can't break the spell. I'm better without you no more. Took some time to realize and get right out the door. So, see you later, live and be well. I salute the time we had, but love can't break the spell. I'm better without you no more.
All right. That's Love Can't Break the Spell. Um, yeah, if just there's like a talk and music thing, so I guess I'm gonna be pausing the music every time I talk. Yeah, that one was really fun to kind of like re-record. We had a different version of it that I had played on and made myself, but then I just needed everyone's help to kind of punch it up a little bit. So Javi playing acoustic and electric with me there, Wes playing the drums, Adam all over the track. He's does some amazing B3, some piano, and that was kind of like the first thing we did after being on the road for a little while. So it was really fun to work with those guys. Kind of, yeah, it was great. So yeah, I guess if you guys have any questions and stuff, I'll try to answer them as they pop up. But it just means that I'm probably going to be like cutting the track off. But why the harmonica? Great question. We needed the harmonica. The harmonica,
It sounded
kinda
good.
like perfect. Is that Adam? Do I hear Adam?
Yeah, am I coming through?
Oh yes, I'm not alone here. Yeah, hey man.
Hey, yeah,
You're just
that
talking
was your kind of
harmonica.
your debut harmonica moment, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, that was. Yeah, I think probably is because when we played Glastonbury, we got to see Neil Young and watch him kind of play, and he's obviously always been an inspiration. I think you can hear him all over the Crux for sure, but watching him play harmonica is just classic. And I think it turned out really well. I don't really know what I'm doing, but it was fun to figure out.
Yeah, I think it turned out well.
What are you doing right now, Adam? Hanging?
Just hanging around. Yeah, doing nothing.
We're starting rehearsal soon for this fall thing, so me and Adam were
Packing,
talking earlier. Yeah, we're both packing, hanging.
getting a burger.
Yep, I got a cheeseburger today to celebrate with Nick and Jake, both here. It's a fantastic spot. I won't blow it up though, because then everyone will go.
Time fast, money talks, then they wanna sell you on what you're all about. Blow it up, never fail. Each cut be my little man. Dark kids hire easily. Once they peel the skin back, let them see. Not afraid, not for sale. Long game classics never fail. Spending on money, I never reprobate. Living my life, I still can't concentrate. Cause the ways I'm not friend, I miss the amount of bank. Take the rich before you copulate. Gotta solve that work before.
Think this track is like so out of pocket compared to the rest of things, but that's sort of what we were doing when we were working on this whole record, was just trying a bunch of different things and figure out what was going to work. This was done at the same time as Basic being Basic, and I started the idea by myself, and then Adam kind of took all the stems that I sent him and punched it up a bit, and then went full crazy auto tune, just because it was really fun to do and never done anything like it, and it's like a fun sort of experiment,
Share the benefit than the eyes can take. Share your family that the heart can ache. Wake it down that gives the time it takes. Big man, who are you? Are you gonna do what they tell you to? Frame up, televised, bent out brother in his mother's eyes. Back home in your sweater vest, do you ever get bored at a rest? One tear from your eye, rip another line, let the beat slide. You confess your money talks, then they wanna sell you on what you're all about. Blow it up, never fail. Each cut bigger, my little man. Dark kids hire easily. Once they peel the skin back, let them see. Not afraid, not for sale. Long game classics never fail. So shut that water, these tired dogs can't wait. Pass that paper, my big head needs a break. Let's get naked until the trash is out. Now my ears are burning, the last line spoke to me loud. There's a big life lucky, yeah, is that what you want? How the crust got body complain, yeah, things are too hard. This a gold spoon, do it the same, but we're silvery enough. Can a brick wall listen because I felt the trap choke is too much. Climb fast, money talks, then they wanna sell you on what you're all about. Blow it up, never fail. Each cut bigger, my little man. Dark kids tire easily. Once they peel the skin back, let them see. Not afraid,
Oops, late. The song's called Carry the Name. Here it comes. Yeah, the end of that one is kind of emotional. The dude sort of loved it's kind of like goes from one place to another. And I feel like an old post Animal mantra is you don't have to end in the same place that you start. And I don't know if that's something that it was an active decision, but just sort of ended up that way. Anything to say over there, Jake?
Me?
Yeah.
Not presently.
Can you hear him? Can you hear him?
I can hear him a little bit. I
Hey,
could
Jake.
hear him like noodling around back there too.
Yeah, he's
What's he up
wiggling
to?
around. He's playing a guitar and he's drinking a seltzer.
Hello.
Here he is.
Hi.
He's got a fresh seltzer and a
He's got a fresh
well-tuned
seltzer and a
instrument.
great haircut.
Is that Adam?
Yeah, Adam's on
Hey,
this
Adam.
too.
Hey, Jake. How you
Jake
doing, buddy?
Nation Rise.
We rise.
All Jake heads out there. Did I cut my hair? Yeah, me and Jake actually got haircuts at the same time. Jake was getting a haircut from Jake's friend Mattia, and we both got cuts one day. Just so you're prepared, Adam, that we both have haircuts.
I am in desperate need of a cut right now, I gotta say.
I can help you out with that.
Please.
So this song's called Carry the Name. This was I think song 3. I know that Lonesome was song 4. I think this is song 5 maybe. And yeah, here it is.
Is it all the same to carry a name that's not that bad for another day? I carry a name that's not that bad because it's pictures of you that I'm scared of. I try not to blame, I just carry the name. And rejections and
Coming up right here, this little turnaround one-timer. Jake plays this part. It's me and Jake. I play guitar and Jake plays the keys. Here it comes. Look out. Look out.
new love, it's never the same. I just carry the name.
Jake Nation Rise.
Met another man. No, he wasn't like me. Handsome and tan. I got a message from Japan, and it made me feel good. I am that man, but still it's pictures of you that I'm scared of. Try not to blame, carry the name, and rejection's a new way to new love, but it's never the same. So I carry the Maybe reflections are new way to new love, 'cause I'm not the same. So I carry the
So yeah, this track wrote up in Calgary, finished at Electric Lady. Adam ripping on the end, those keys that are kind of popping up on the right. Bravo, Adam. That sounds really good right now to me. I was just really listening to that. Fun little modulation up at the end too. Kind of feels like you're soaring away. What else is there really about this song? Oh, I think I saw a good question about just how all these songs ended up either on the deluxe or on the main album. There were certain songs that were, for me, kind of like tentpole tracks that had to be on the Crux. I think like Back on You was one that I knew was going to be on there. That was the first song that we started, and definitely always knew that that was going to be on there. And then, but there was things that were coming on and being taken on and taken off, sort of up until like the very end. Kind of Egg being the last one that was put back on to the album. In the place I think of actually Mountebank was potentially going to be on it to maybe contextualize sort of Basic being basic, and it's kind of like an electronic track, so to maybe not make it stick out so much. But to be honest, the way that it all sort of worked out for me at the end is perfect, and I feel like in terms of a full body of work, it tells like the most complete story almost from front to back. And that gave both me and Adam just some like real liberties when putting this thing together. And it was intended to just be like a way to kind of give you guys sort of a peek at the other stuff that sort of was on the, cutting room floor. Just because maybe it didn't fit, but all of these were songs at one time that we thought were, the best song that we had made to that point. So for me, it's just really fun to kind of like show you guys this stuff. And there's other stuff too that didn't make this. So, yeah. Okay, here's a good question. Would you ever play Rock City in Nottingham? Sure, hell yeah. I can't, it just flew away. Anyways, okay, cool. We're just gonna keep it going. Here's the next track.
Every night when I lay my head,
Moose with the strings absolutely insanely upgraded this track. Massive shout out. Oh, bald.
I'm staying up in an empty bed. My mind goes to you, chase away the blue. It's over. It's over when it's done. It's over. No longer having any fun. It's over.
Fun fact about this one also, it was written the same day that that I wrote Charlie's Garden. And then me and Adam took a trip to LA to work. It was the only little session we did there, which is kind of crazy, like that we went to, I don't know, still not lost on me that it's cool that we get a chance to like work in the studio. So it's just funny to hear yourself be like, yeah, we went to LA, whatever. And we did this track, and then we were both very pumped on this one. I thought for sure this was going to be on the Crux, but it just didn't end up working out in terms of just like the pacing of the whole thing. Charlie's ended up making it, and yeah, this was one I was really pumped to put out. And then there was a third one that sort of is still maybe in incubation stages. Yeah.
It's over. When morning comes, I don't need waking up. Another sleepless night, watching off the light. Just make the bed, another memory drops in.
It kind of happened naturally on this track also is that I was playing that little sitar style guitar. It wasn't a Dan Electro. I can't remember what this thing was, but sometimes when you're choosing a piece of gear to buy, you're not going to buy a really obscure piece of gear just because it does one specific thing. But sometimes that if it's like sitting in a studio, that's just interesting. Pick it up, and then it can sort of inform maybe something else that you're doing. So yeah, this next track is called Purgatory Silver Star, and it was actually called something else for a long time, but I won't tell you that.
I knew a girl, she knocked at my door, head in the clouds, feet off the floor. I knew a girl, she brought me life, back when the girl was mine. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da da da, da da da. She knocks and knocks. I knew a girl, she brought me life, back when the girl was mine. It feels like a big waste of time. I don't seem to mind.
Gotta stop it because man, Wes goes so hard in this part of this song, the part that we just listened to, and I remember I think I have videos of this part. His playing is going from kind of all these different styles into that shuffle at the end. It was like amazing to witness, and we were totally geeking out when he did that. So yeah.
That's why I learned to cut. I'm a vacuum seal body bag in a craft metal poly way. Salutations to the old world. 100 oysters for a single pearl. Life is da da da. This is Purgatory Silver Star. Only me, myself, and radio. Space, dead weight, body breaking loneliness.
Jake update here, something I did not recall. He says he's telling me that I can say it, that these vocals were done the same day as Charlie's Garden, which I actually now do remember because Charlie was in the room when we did this part, and this was Charlie's favorite song for a while. Yeah, of course he did the voicemail, and he loved yeah, it was just kind of like a fun. Yeah, Charlie Heaton. Everybody loves him. I do.
I took it for granted, all that you do, coming up empty-handed.
Also, my God, Adam's bass part in this next part is filthy. Absolutely disturbing. So good.
Book of truth. So for the rest of my life, I'll pay my dues. I'll pay my dues. I'll pay my dues. I take it for granted all that you do. Coming up empty-handed, that's your good truth. For the rest of my life, I'll pay my dues. I'll pay my dues. I'll pay my dues.
Sick. Fun. Look out for your trademark gags. Do you have any favorites in these songs? Wes is screaming egg. Man, there's a bunch. There's like me drinking a big bottle of water and burping. There's like a bunch of snaps and claps and breath.
I remember there was like a radio, like a walkie-talkie or something we had during this week,
Oh,
and I think there's like layers of backgrounds with Wes on the walkie-talkie on this one.
so fun.
That's a fun
Your
gag.
bass part,
And
that bass fill at the end is so good, and also the tone that John was able to achieve here is so
yeah,
good. Yeah.
I think both of us play bass on this song at different times because this was stitched together from 4 different songs that we had started and didn't really know. We liked all of them,
Yeah.
and we were like, how can we use all these? And just kind of,
Yeah.
I can't believe it worked in the end. But
I know, me too. It's like also the fact that the drum tones, like the first one was me, and then it goes to Wes when we go to that next part. The fact that those work together is
yeah,
also, crazy.
yeah.
Absolutely fun to do this one. Again, this was also one I was like, oh, this has got to be on the album, and then didn't end up making it. So another fun reason to release this thing. Who you are? Anything to say about who you are, Adam? Any intro? Any keen insight?
Oh, what I remember about this one was we did this. Jake is playing bass on this next one, and Wes plays the drums, and we did a lot of it in the room together, which we didn't do a ton of them like that, where all 4 of us were kind of working out the parts in the arrangement. And yeah, I just remember your vocals on this one are some of my favorite ever, especially that second verse.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's the main
Funny.
thing I remember about this one.
I didn't
It's funny,
remember.
like
Yeah, I didn't remember that.
some of these are, yeah, almost at every song at some point that got released now is like that was definitely going to be on the album,
Exactly.
the original album at some point.
Yeah.
And then as time goes on and other songs come up, yeah, it's just funny how our minds were
Going.
changing so much. Yeah.
And also, it's like I remember feeling at a certain point, it was almost like we were trying to pressure ourselves to stop writing new songs. But like at a certain point, it's just like if it's coming, you might as well keep striking while the iron's hot. And then even if you fall out of love with it, I do think like there's a fine line between being like picky and choosy, and then also just maybe acting out of haste. You don't want to just like release something without thinking about it, but you also don't want to overthink it. So I think we struck a pretty good balance though. And this, I guess that's the fun part about this idea is that like now we can kind of like not like show our work a little bit, but we wanted to show these songs, so it's fun to be able to do it. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of like anything that we had to do, we did a little bit for this one, but this one was primarily done. I think it was like we recorded a little bit of the vocal because of just like a audio issue that we were having, but the mix for this song has been the same for I don't know 2 years or something crazy, a year now,
Yeah.
year and a half. Yeah, here comes Who You Are.
Now that a year has passed between us, now that it's clear, I see inside. Hurt doesn't fade, it always lingers. Try to forget, I've tried. So will I ever know hard to unsee the final score. What does it mean to love somebody? Can't say I'm really sure. Shouldn't loose ends come back to mend. I was naive, unsure about it. Still am the end. So what do I do? Just give it time. Go back to the start. Through it all, I miss you, babe. And I often think about you 2-for-1. Against the world, thought I couldn't live without you. I was wrong. And eventually, the clock was always gonna stop. Through it all, now you know who you are. And through it all, I miss you, babe. And I often think about you 2-for-1. Against the world, thought I couldn't live without you, but I was wrong. And eventually, the clock was always gonna stop. And through it all, now you know who you are. Who you are. So I'll just keep moving on. Don't forget where you've come from. Reinvention fails the people who
Another fun part for me of listening to some of these songs is like, so this was all done at the same time, you know? This is like 24 of the however many we started ideas, and there's a lot of overlap between all these ideas. You can hear lyrics pop up, kind of things that are repeated or themes or this or that, and I kind of just, for me, reinforces the idea. Like, I'm not a very just kind of like, I'm a pretty instinctual person when it comes to putting these things together and coming up with lyrics, and I don't really rely intellectually as much. I just feel like I'm sort of following this thing inside of me that's telling me to do something a certain way, and it can kind of like manifest in a couple different ways, and sometimes like the first time you do it you don't quite nail it. So it's kind of fun to like listen to it, and it's kind of like a big think tank, this whole thing. And that's partly why I didn't want to like release this as a different album. It's like this companion piece because it was done at the same time, and it sonically it's all kind of a similar thing. So it just felt like the natural way to put it out. And so yeah, that's what listening to that song made me think about. It's time for Grime of the World. Y'all like AC/DC? I'm pretty sure this is the room that they also recorded, like the drums were Back in Black. So I think I was feeling it.
Life's funny, isn't it? That trying, guess I'm quick. Things happen as they will. Control it, sure you will. Man's basic, I mean it. He's drinking, gone fishing. He needs a replacement. How did he get so confident? In the name of the green is the pride of the world. So, girls, will you please take the wheel? 'Cause we're out of control. In the name of the green is the pride of the world. So, girls, will you please take the wheel? 'Cause we're out of control. Back Satan, welcome in. The food is delicious. White powder plus the bleach. Yeah, you are what you eat. No money, this scope is. It's your turn that gets it. You blame the government. Do that is what us cracking is. In the name of the green is the pride of the world. So, girls, will you please take the wheel? 'Cause we're out of control. In the name of the green is the pride of the world. So, girls, will you please take the wheel? 'Cause we're out of control.
Hey, here's another one, Adam, that was tracked. Me, you, Wes. This is me guitar, Adam playing bass, Wes playing drums. Did this up in Studio D. Um, another
Yeah, I think this
example.
was from the
Oh, sorry.
first.
Yeah, sorry. Try Me is what I'm talking about now.
Yeah. I think wasn't this from the first session that we all did together?
Was it really?
I think maybe I'll have to
Holy!
look in
I do remember
in
that's
the
that's the session that we did that like instrumental Led Zeppelin thing.
yeah, for sure. And I remember playing. It was at night. What I remember about this? And Wes was playing so loud that
Yes, with
I was
you in the
sitting
room.
across the room from him, and his drums were punching me in the body. He was playing that loud.
Yeah.
Uh,
Owie.
Owie, it was so good though.
Wes hits hard.
He's
Lee. I remember Lee came into the studio. Lee runs Electric Lady, and uh, he said to me privately, he said, "I've worked at the studio for 25 years, and I've never heard anyone hit the drums as hard as that kid." And he also said, "Hey, he looks like Jeff Buckley." Remember that?
yeah, yeah.
I don't have a great memory, but I do remember that, man. Yeah, so we did that. I mean, it's very simple, this track, and then you layered over like a blown out Rhodes or blown out whirly through like an amp, I think, right?
Yeah, there was a Rhodes in there plugged into an amp. Um, and then there's a little bit of organ, and then there's your
Mhm.
crazy electric tone. But I think the
12 string in the
main,
bridge, maybe, I guess.
yeah, but I think it's all one take. Like the drums, bass,
Yeah,
and rhythm guitar are one
and not
one
really
take.
quantized, right?
No, yeah, I think we left it alone because
It just
we
had a
liked how
little
it.
sloshy bar band vibe.
Yes, exactly.
Keep that alive. Yeah, and then took a while to record the vocals. I remember this was sitting around unvocalized for quite some time. And then we tried to
Yeah,
add another great example of trying to add more guitars. I think Javi played a little bit more, but we ended up really just mixing it quite low because at a certain point, if something's already baked, it's like, you just got to let it be, I
yeah.
guess.
The other cool thing that I remember now is with the vocal thing. When you said that, it reminded me. This we originally recorded it 4 steps higher, and I think you were just like it was just outside your range
Right,
of the
right.
chorus. So we lowered it with artificially. John Rooney had this plugin that let us just drop the whole song, and it kind of gave it a weird, grimy sound, and we
Hmm.
really liked that. So that's
And
what
it helped
you're
the guitar
hearing
tone
now.
too.
Yeah, it helped everything, and the
And
drums ended up
also,
sounding.
super weird, right before verse 2 comes in, someone goes, "Hey!" And it sounds like me doing that, but it's you, but it's pitched down.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is crazy.
Oh,
I'm always like, that sounds just like me, but it actually is you. Like in the live room, you're so into it playing the Rhodes that you go, "Hey!"
yeah.
It's
Uh,
amazing. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's let it rip. You can hear that nice little grime of that Rhodes on top of the bass part. It's like they come together in a really nice way.
I heard these words today, it ain't gonna feel good. He said, ball and chain, his words that can't feel good. And I trust my information, cause I know my source is good. And I feel for your situation, but listen to me if you would. Is he gonna love you like I would? You tell me yourself that he didn't love you. Who's gonna love you like I could? You tell me yourself that he didn't love you. You look back to this moment, conception of a rock and roll star. You traded in the beat up truck and you traded for the brand new car. King's got a little thing for queens, I'm searching for the great white whale. I'll be your co-star captain, trust me I can fill your sails. So who's gonna love you like I could? You tell me yourself that he didn't love you. Yeah, is he gonna love you like I would? You tell me yourself that he didn't love you. Round and around, round and around, round and around we go. I can't do this anymore. Elevator to your door. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Who's gonna love you like I could? Tell me yourself that he didn't love you. Yeah, is he gonna love you like I would? You tell me yourself that he didn't love you, that he didn't care, that he didn't notice he wasn't there. Try me.
Dirty. I like that one. That's fun. I think that's Dalton's favorite. Dalton's always like, when's that chicka chicka song coming out? Next song is called They Don't Know What's Right. Let's let it rip.
Be serious.
By the way, I can count. I just want you guys to know I can count. I can count to like 60. I can't get past 60, but everything below 60 I can count in the right order too.
Now this isn't a joke. Lift your guns, faces up on the table. We can see through the smoke.
This is kind of fun actually. I was really hungover one day, and this was like a idea that I had at the studio, and I was in a horrible mood. I was working on something else. It might have even been Love Can't Break the Spell. And I swapped over to this because it was just it was something that was like a little idea, just guitar on my phone. I had the da 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 da, and I played like the chorus drum loop, and then for the verses, I had no idea what the verses were going to be. So we just took the drum loop from the chorus and just double timed it. So it's just, a sped up version of the chorus drum sound. So it's basically me playing drums all the way until the end, and then Wes comes in for the kind of bombastic outro. Wes, Adam, Javi, me, that whole section is ridiculous and amazing. Love it. There's that walkie-talkie you were talking about, Adam. I can't remember exactly. It was like I had one of the walkie-talkies, I think. And I think this is when we got our megaphone, too, that now Ted uses.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, like, that was I don't remember when this was, but that was a particularly fun week of recording because it was just like, yeah, let's grab the megaphone from the store when we had megaphone on a bunch of stuff, and
Austin
then I don't know
Christie
where
getting the megaphone.
yeah, going to the store and coming back with a bunch of
B&W or
goodies.
whatever. Yeah, exactly. Showing back up with walkie-talkies and batteries, and it all blurs together
Stacks
for me,
of film.
Adam. I don't know if it blurs to you, but like it's hard for me to like separate all the trips because we did so many of them, and then also they were all for like a similar amount of time,
Yeah, I have the hard drive open right now. Like, it has all the very well labeled dates from John. So thank you to John for, because
Thanks,
I don't think I'd remember. There's so many, especially 2023 was like a lot. And you did some long, like in I was surprised to see Grime of the World was recorded the same week as Potion. Like, you started both those songs Potion's song 38. Grime is song 39. Isn't that
That's
crazy?
crazy.
Yeah.
I guess that would have been though, like, because Grime of the World that's in drop D, and Potion's in drop D, and I was kind of going through a
Ah,
drop D
gotcha.
thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's funny.
I
Are
hear
there
that
any other
that click
ones that are
track
like
is.
that, like things that were done at the same time? Do you have any? You have access.
I have the access. Who You Are and Egg were the same week,
That's crazy.
and Golden Line.
That's a good week.
That was a great week. And Carry the Name was song 2.
Oh wow.
So your first session had Back on You, Carry the Name, Graduation, and Lonesome is a State of Mind.
Graduation.
Or
Graduation being Link. That was
Link.
what it was
Yeah.
called.
My bad.
No, not
Um,
at all. That's a pretty good week
yeah.
too, man. That was good. But I will say that also is like it was probably all pent up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You had them all together.
I was like ready to get in there, nervous as hell. I'm sure. I remember.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, I do remember. What's it called? Golden Line was 45 or something.
Yeah. And 44 was Egg. I didn't remember those being the same
I think it was because Egg
session.
had that crazy sort of hippie chorus or hippie
Oh, yeah.
verse. Yeah. When was Tick Not Han done? I'm interested because that was definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I think that maybe was like Try
Um,
Me Zone because it was up in
yep.
date.
Yeah, that was that first session with Wes and I. So that had T-Rex, or we tried to re-record T-Rex,
The
apparently.
drums, right?
Yeah. Fly was also that April.
I do remember
Um,
that. I do remember that.
But yeah, Thich Nhat Hanh was the last thing we did on that session.
That was probably like end of the night. I do remember that kind of being end of the night because it's pretty simple. It's just you and me. I mean, you're just playing the B3 and I'm playing the guitar. I mean, besides that, it's like some
Yeah.
drum stuff, but like
Yeah, we layered. There's some synth bass on there, and then, it was kind of like the 11th hour. I think on the
yeah,
last day, which is classic style.
classic stuff.
Getting a bunch of stuff done in the last 2 hours when everybody's
Yeah.
completely tired from the week.
And Jake on that too. Jake playing those reverse chords at the end of
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you hear him in the background right now? He's just absolutely cooking.
Yeah, I hear him.
Yeah, he's cooking over there. He's just got his headphones on. He's bobbing his head. He's out on my computer playing with this little Casio keyboard, and I got one of those the orchid thing. The cake.
Yeah.
He's playing with that thing. It's plugged in, and Austin
Nice.
Christie got it all set up where you can just go rup, 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 and switch through these
Yeah,
things.
I know the default Ableton click track sound anywhere.
That's how much of a genius you are. that's how unwell we've both gotten.
That's how deep into this I've fallen.
He's deep, people. He's very deep.
Put the music back on.
And with that, here comes Thich Nhat Hanh. Nick Drake coded for sure. Nick Drake.
This is Jake tuning in for a second to say that I love that song.
He played those chords at the end. Jake was kind of coming and going through the whole. You'd say we're friends, right? Yeah, we're getting there. And he would kind of come and go throughout the recording process. Jake's my pal, so he'd come into the studio and hang out. We'd have a dinner, get some food, play some stuff. There was a song that we recorded that exists on the drive that's really fun that maybe one day we'll release. That was a fun one to work on. 46. Song 46. Untitled. Who knows what the title will be. And also the Big Shrimp, for real. Big Shrimp, absolutely. Shrimp Nation rise. Also the light switch idea. That's a Genius Atom idea. The little tugging of the cord at the end is turning off a light. Which I think is kind of like a cool way to sort of, tie the lyrics into the production. Didn't even really realize that until now, just talking about it. Okay, we got one more track now. This song is called Awake. I had just moved to my apartment. It was empty. And I just wrote it on the guitar and then came in, recorded it, very simple, and then kind of ended up getting into the end and sort of making a big choice at the end. So here it comes.
Up on a hill, blue eyes made of plastic. How does it feel? Rejection classic. Cockeyed proselytize. Single sentence on it. Ring that chicken's neck. Doggy like a rocket. Doggy like a rocket. Awake. I'm blue-eyed, tan and black. Black-eyed education. Come on, swallow that. Cat claw in the basement. Dog inside a bag. Brothers off to college. Little sister sad. It's a picture in his wallet. It's a picture in his wallet. Awake. I'm awake.
That's it. That's the whole album.
Woo!
Happy to hop on here and play it. Yeah. Hey, Adam, any final fun words?
I'm glad these songs are out there now. And yeah, hope everyone enjoys them as much as we enjoyed making them. And yeah, that's all I got.
Absolutely. I feel the same way. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I hope everyone has a happy day, healthy day. Things are crazy, so everybody stay safe, and yeah, talk to you all soon, and can't wait to
See you on
go out
tour,
there and,
maybe?
yeah, play some shows and hopefully get back to making some more music for you. Thanks so much to everyone, really. Thanks for listening and checking out everything and streaming everything, and always yeah, just thanks for everything. So yeah. All right, Jake, play the song. We've got queued up a song as an outro.
Thank you.
Adam, let it rip.
I stand here waiting for you.
We got any Gaga heads here?
Is it right or is it wrong?
Kidding.
Is it all the same that I'm not giving up? Tale as old as time. You're not quick enough. I've seen this movie before. I think I've heard this song. Your future's right at the door. Couldn't get it wrong. And now I drive a truck, and it drives pretty well. My dog is at my house again, but I live somewhere else. I swear I've had this dinner before. I know I've heard that song. My future's not what I thought. I think I thought it wrong. It's 1-on-1, 2 for life. Thought that you were on my side. Autumn is a state of mind. I couldn't change it, so don't ask me anymore. I'm 1, 2 for life. Thought that you were on my side. Autumn is a state of mind. I won't be lonely anymore. But now I take the train. It's good enough for me. Time it takes an edge, it grinds it clean, turns a scar to a seam. I've shot this picture before. Tell me what's that song?